Good day to each and everyone. I am Anne-Monique Apolista, second year BSIT, and in this video, I will be discussing what I have learned in PRC 8, which is the Information Assurance and Security 2. The first lessons that we have tackled, I have learned that in SQL injection is a code injection technique used to attack data-driven applications in which malicious SQL statements are inserted in an entry field for execution. It is method to attack web applications that have a data repository. It is where the attacker would send a special wrapped SQL statement that is designed to cause some malicious action. Next is impact of SQL injection. Number 1, leakage of sensitive information. Number 2 is the reputation declined. Number 3 is modification of sensitive information. Number 4 is the loss of control of database server. Number 5 is the data loss. And number 6 is the denial of service. The next is that I have learned is the different types of attacks. Number 1 is the first order attacks. The attacker can simply enter a malicious string and cause the modified code to be executed immediately. Number 2 is the second order attack. The attacker injects into persistent storage, such as table row, which is deemed as trusted source. An attack is subsequently executed by another activity. Number 3 is the lateral injection. The attacker can manipulate the implicit function to char by changing the values of environment. Next is the defense against SQL injection. Number 1 is comprehensive data sanitation. Websites must filter all users' input. Number 2 is the use of web application firewall. It is providing a mode security and ever-evolving set of rules to filter potential dangerous web requests. Number 3 is the limit database privileges by context. It is creating multiple database user accounts with the minimum level of privilege for their usage environment. Number 4 is the avoid constructing SQL queries with user input. It is using the SQL variable binding with prepared statements or stored procedures is much safer than constructing full queries. Next is the malware and social engineering attacks. I have learned in this that malware is a short for malicious software. It is a blanket term for viruses, worms, trojans, and other harmful computer programs hackers use to wreak destruction and gain access to sensitive information. And it has different types of malware and how they attack, like worm. It exploits a vulnerability in application or operating system, and it spreads to other computers by using a network to travel from computer to another, and more. The next is configuring Cisco ASA, or also known as Adaptive Security Appliance 5505. In here, I have learned how to configure a Cisco Adaptive Security Appliance, which has our teacher given us, and also configuring switch port security. Next is the Data Privacy Act of 2012. I have also learned that it is all about the law in 2012. The Philippines passed the Data Privacy Act 2012, comprehensive and strict privacy legislative to protect the fundamental human right of a privacy of communication while ensuring free flow of information to promote innovation and growth, and the state's inherent obligation to ensure that personal information in information communication systems in government and in the private sector are secured and protected. That's all. Thank you.